Now, if I were to, I guess not together. If you need it, though, I can cancel my stream.
Hello everyone and welcome to Surprise Saturday. And today we are going to be playing this really interesting looking game called A Date with Death. I've never played it before. It showed up on like the free to download, and I like dating sims can be really fun, but they can also be a little bit crazy. And so I thought it might be fun just to check it out. I don't know for sure how. Turn some of that stuff down a little bit. I don't know exactly the premise other than you're trying to date death. So I guess we will find this out on our own. Let me turn that up a little bit so you guys can maybe hear it. Okay, I think we should be good. So we are going to start a new game. I have never played this before in my life. Oh no, he's hot. I mean, I guess that's the point, right? Alright. You've always been a perfectly ordinary person. An ordinary person with an ordinary job in an ordinary apartment. That is, putting aside some of the strange occurrences that happen around you. Who hasn't been involved in a train crash, a house fire, a hurricane, and a parachute-related skydiving issue, with all in the span of a few months, after all? You've always been this way. You've found yourself in many unlucky situations, but come out unscathed every time. Friends and family have always called you lucky, but at this point, you don't even bat an eyelash at these occurrences. A piano falls from a 6-story building above you, you simply step to the side. You trip on your shoelace and fall down a flight of stairs, not even a scratch. It's on one of these unusually ordinary days when you arrive home and look into your mirror. What do you see? And now comes one of my favorite parts of character creation. So excited. I want to be... Cute little dress. In different colors. Oh no, there's DLC stuff. It's fine. Honestly, I'm trying. I think either the dress or the sweater. I do the dress. Because, yeah, I don't. My titties are so huge, though. Okay, let's look at hair. What is this? Ah, long hair versus short hair. Okay, well, what if we do... Well, first of all, I know I'm either going... Oh, that's the back of your hair. And then your bangs. Got it. That's cool. I kind of like that they did that, actually. Ooh, let's see. What if we make that, like, black? See, this is both the good side and the bad side, is that I want to do all the crazy things, but I have to make sure I'm not going to hate it in like a week, because that's exactly what's going to happen if I'm not careful. Ooh, what about... Oh dang, she hot. Let's see, what about... No. I mean, I kind of like that, actually. What about the back of her hair? So cute. Like, I want her to have... No. No. Okay, so I'm thinking... do I do it all in the same color? Okay, hang on. Let's go back to bangs. This is the hardest part. It's like my favorite, but it's also like the hardest part, you know? Well, I don't want to embose. Let's see. Ooh. I like the sleek long girl look, I guess. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the vibe. And then we'll come over to eyebrows. What if we do like a neutral, like brown for her eyebrows? Nope, those are still the best eyebrows. Okay, I like that. I can make my eyes 2 different colors. That's so freaking cool. Okay. I don't know if I want to do that, but like that's pretty freaking rad, actually. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, I think I like the green eyes with her still. I realize she's gonna probably look all matchy-matchy, and that's fine, to be honest. Ooh. See, I could live out like my goth girl fantasies without like doing it permanently. Not that anything is really permanent in this life, right? But I do kind of dig that. More than like the thin lips, I kind of like the parted. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. And let's get noses. Nope, first nose is fine. Ooh, do we do? So cute. She's so cute. Oh, you can like layer them. Things I didn't know. Okay, I think we'll go just like hats. Oh god, everything. I forget that everything layers apparently. So I have to like be really careful. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Let's see, what about... No, I don't like the beret. If her hair wasn't that color, if I would have gone with that color. Oh, that's cool. I like the hijabs as well. Ooh, maybe. No, I don't want that. What a flower. No. I don't know. I kind of like... I know it goes against the aesthetic, but like... I know, I kind of like that. Ooh. No, I think I like the piercings like that. really like how inclusive this game is. That's really cool, actually. Okay, next page. So we will call her... let's see. What if we call her... Oops. It would help if I could press the right buttons. I don't know what I just did. Eek. I made that way brighter than I think I was supposed to. I don't know how. No, that's not what I want to do there. Okay. So let's call her... Oh, I know what I'm doing. I realized what I just did. Okay. Well, I can't do what I was thinking about doing then. So we'll just call her... Leah... Leah Gast. Okay, and then dog. Definitely dog. Ooh, or cat. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is so cool. Plans. That makes me happy, actually. What if I do the wall? Ooh, can I do the walls in black? Heck yes. I can have so many plans. This is like my haven. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then... Nope, plants. Plants still win. Plants and books. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Okay. And now, we're going to discover our room. Ooh. Nix the cat. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So that's where I can update stuff. My laptop. My trusty laptop. It was your first purchase for yourself after you moved out. Remembering how it saved you to be able to afford the one you want to brings a smile to your face. Cool. Your comfortable bed. It's seen you through many a night's sleep. You're not that tired yet, though. You can't help but recall the day you bought this bed. It's your first piece of furniture you bought for yourself. Not only was it too big to fit up the narrow stairwell, you got it wedged halfway up. You thought you were gonna have to sleep there from now on. But eventually it came free, and then you stepped on a loose floorboard and nearly plummeted down a few flights of stairs. Whoops. It's certainly an experience you'll never forget, at least. A ding comes from your laptop. You take a look at what you expected to be an email. Instead, you find yourself face to face with a strange app you've never seen before. You look at it for a moment before hitting the X in the corner of the program. I guess I'll just ignore it for now. I'll deal with it later. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Your apartment is on the 5th floor of a downtown apartment building. There's nowhere you want to go at the moment, but you overhear some talking on the other side of the hall beyond. You don't know your neighbors very well yet. Perhaps now is a good time to learn more about them? Eavesdrop just for a little bit. You put your ear to the door, straining through the wood to hear the words being spoken beyond. You hear the sound of someone knocking, then a door opening. Sorry to disturb you, I just moved in down the hall and I had a package meant for you delivered to my apartment. A deep, rich voice floats through the door. Oh my gosh, I thought the package got lost. I really can't thank you enough. The other voice responds, light and somewhat airy. Well, it gave me a chance to introduce myself to you, so I'd call it good luck on my part. Here, all yours. Thanks again. The voice trails off. Oh, my apologies. My name is... The voice is muffled for a moment as the elevator dings, and you miss the next few words. Your humble servant. The second voice laughs. I feel like I owe you something for having to bring that heavy box all the way over here. I would hardly call one flight of stairs all the way over, but I wouldn't turn out a coffee, the deeper voice replies. Oh, how about tomorrow? It's a date. I mean, not really, but see you tomorrow. See you. You hear the door close and the sound of footsteps walking away from the door, and then silence. Before you hear the sound of pottery falling and then shattering onto the ground. The door opens again. The deep voice speaks first. I didn't see your plant there. Coffee's on me. You hear the second voice giggle, then speak. It's alright, I've been meaning to get a new pot for ages. Let me at least help cleaning it up. It's really no trouble, I insist. I was the clumsy one. Alright, let me get the broom. The voice has become muffled and silent. It seems that to be all the information you'll get for the day. A second ding echoes through the room. Worried, you look back at your laptop screen. The app is once again open and flashing on your hotbar. You wonder for a moment if you'd somehow picked up some malware. Look more for now. Okay. Let's see. The thing is, I don't think there's anything else I can do right now except my laptop. Your trusty laptop. Okay. Touch Nyx's toe beams! You gently poke at Nyx's toe beams. They're squishy beneath your fingertips. You're thankful Nyx is the rare kind of cat who likes belly rubs and toe beam poking. The dings are coming much more frequently now. Someone, or something, wants your attention. You're not worried now, you're angry. The dinging is starting to annoy you. For a moment, you contemplate throwing your laptop out the window, but calm before you possibly commit a crime by dropping a laptop from the 5th floor story of a building and knocking someone out. Delete the app. That's it, you think. You're going to commit a very bad act to this laptop of yours. You've halfway opened your window when you come across your senses and close the app once more. You quickly delete it from your desktop and empty your trash can. But 2 moments later, it reappears exactly where it was before and opens again. You think about the sketchy sites you've been on, and even that is hard to concentrate on past the constant digging. You attempt to delete it again, but it won't delete anymore. Try again. Nothing happens. Try again, but angrier. Nothing continues to happen. Great. Guess I've got a virus. Click on the app. You click on the app, finally taking a good look at it. It's some kind of chat room. It looks somewhat retro. A date with death. Foolish mortal, you shall evade me no more. I've had enough of you fiddling around in your room and ignoring me. I've come to reap your soul. This is far more important. Hand it over willingly, for I am not here to play games. Well, answer me at once. Hello. I wish you see to ignore my demands. Foolish. Incredibly foolish. Please respond. Does it not work after all? Well, this is quite embarrassing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello? Testing. Fuck me. Hello to you too. That was one hell of an introduction. About time you made your way here. You've kept me waiting long enough. You shouldn't have blown up my notifications. That makes me want to ignore you. Then you should have replied faster. Too bad, you were too eager. That makes no sense. Why are mortals so confusing? You play these games I do not understand. There's an unspoken rules to texting people. Or in this case, messaging them through suspicious apps. Well, can you please speak them? Don't spam and don't get mad if you don't get an instant response, mostly. I'm gonna choose to ignore these foolish rules. Whoever made them should be ashamed. Sure. Anyway. Seriously, is this a virus or something? A virus? No, don't be absurd. This is an application that I have created. For messaging you. Why? I don't even know who you are. It's a little strange to message a random girl out of nowhere. Random? Is there no element of randomness at play? There is no element of randomness at play here. You are not some random girl. You are a very specific girl. Okay, getting creepier. Oops. There we go. Do I know you from somewhere then? I told you, I've come to reap your soul. Wait, what did you come here for? To reap your soul. Sorry, one more time, you're cutting out. I said to reap your soul. Man, really bad reception here. Can't make out what you're saying at all. Do not belittle me. I am coming for what is owed to me. That is all. It would do you well not to get in my way. I don't know you anything. You do. You just do not know it. It is my job to know it for you. There's no need to be afraid. It is a natural process. And this job is... Thank you for finally asking. Beg me to tell you. Pretty please? To be honest, I wasn't expecting you to actually... I am the Grim Reaper, and I have come to claim your soul. Right. Very normal. Totally reasonable thing to say to someone. You make it sound unreasonable. Why? Maybe because it is? I don't give my soul to just anyone, you know. Fortunately, I am not just anyone. I am the Grim Reaper. Pulling the soul from your body and leaving you an empty husk is literally in my job description. I had that in my job description once, too. Really? You were a Grim Reaper? No, I just worked retail. Oh. I didn't realize mortals also dealt in souls. But that is beside the point. Your soul. You will hand it over? I have to ask, is this a roleplay? Or, ooh, are you okay? Okay, why do you want to know my condition? Well, you're spouting all of this nonsense. I thought it might be a call for help. You can help me by giving up your soul already. Not really a fan. What? That doesn't matter. All that matters is that you give it over. And if I said no? I would laugh at one who would defy me so openly. Being laughed at or losing my soul? Tough decision. You know, I don't usually respond to spam messages like this. Now I'm thinking I should. Anyway, do you seriously think you're the Grim Reaper? Excuse me? It's a little cute. Cute? Yeah, in a weird way. Why won't you take me seriously? Well, it could be that you keep saying things like, I am darkness incarnate. I never said that. You did. I did not. You have no proof. Delete chat log. Neither do you, little Mr. Grim Reaper. You mock my title now? It's less mocking, more like teasing. Wait. Quick question. Do you walk around being like, I am death in real life too? What? I'm the Grim Reaper, death and darkness. You do, don't you? Stunned silence? You give off you give off dresses and all black vibes. I can relate to that at least. I think I can imagine you completely. If only we could meet to confirm my suspicions. I will not be mocked by a mortal. Give me your soul is mine for harvesting. It will be a 3-course meal. You do type like that though. How so? It's all kind of edgy. Every single thing you say. I am not edgy. I'm death. You're just proving my point. This is not how you pick up people, you know. I am picking up nobody. Exactly. The only thing I wish to pick up is your soul. I don't know. I'm kind of attached to it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. Passing is not an option. What are you gonna do about it? It seems you aren't understanding exactly what's at stake here. Answer this at once. Yes or yes? Testing. Is this working? Anything to say for yourself? What is this? I am anything but scared of facing a mortal such as yourself. Well, you certainly are cuter than I expected. Excuse me? Cute is not a word I would use to describe myself. Kittens are cute. Puppies are cute. I am not cute. No, what word would you use then? Devilishly handsome, immaculate, gorgeous. Simply use your eyes and you'll see for yourself. Someone seems to be very sure of himself. Obviously. I really was picturing jet black hair though. Is it usually black? Do you bleach it or something? Why would I waste my time doing that? So that's all natural? Of course, don't apply human logic to what you don't understand. Or can you not help yourself? Perhaps your eyes cannot leave me. Well, you are cute. I am not cute. I think you're plenty cute. You are incorrect. Well, you aren't exactly Reaper-like, are you? Let me rephrase. You don't look like a Grim Reaper at all. Excuse me? Is it not obvious? You can type and text at the same time. Are just a normal dude. How many times do I have to tell you that you're the Grim Reaper? You keep saying that, or the thing is, I don't believe you. Okay, no need for that face. Of course I'm not gonna believe you. I'm simply surprised that you could be so naive. I'm the Grim Reaper in charge of ferrying souls to their rightful afterlife. I really can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'm not really interested in being whisked off into the afterlife or whatever you're offering. Nor am I interested in entertaining your strange fantasy. You are truly insufferable. I am here for the sole purpose of harvesting your soul. Your opinion on the matter hardly matters to me. Think what you want about me and my role. It changes nothing. Oops. Oh no, I just did, but that was an accident. Hypothetically speaking. Why is it doing that? Hang on. Okay. Aren't people meant to be, you know, dead? What is happening? Oh, hang on. I think I know what happened. Hang on. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have to fix something really quick. I think I know what just happened. Hang on. I have to look something up though. Okay, hang on. I think I just fixed it. There we go. Okay. Aren't people meant to, you know, be dead? There we go. Okay, I think I fixed it. For the Reaper to come after them? Desperate times called for desperate measures. Great, now I completely understand. Don't look at me like that. It's not like I chose this fate for you. I'm just here to do the dirty work, unfortunately. Don't shoot the messenger and all that. What is this? Is it not obvious you can type and text at the same time? You are actually making me feel a little guilty. Good. Let's see. Oh, these are my bedroom eyes. Bedroom eyes? Is that what you call that? Stop wiggling your eyebrows. You're just embarrassing yourself. I don't see how those are supposed to be bedroom eyes. Are you serious? Can't you see my longing gaze? Heh. Did you just scoff at me? You longingly gaze into your death, a soul after my own heart, it seems. Here I was trying to flirt. Is that what that is supposed to be? I don't plan to die anytime soon, sorry. What did I do wrong in my past life to get stuck with you? I heard that. You were supposed to. I didn't whisper it, did I? Whatever. More like I'm stuck with you anyway. You and your weird ass typing. Why do you type like that anyway? What is weird ass about my typing? Wait, it's not on purpose? Explain yourself. The capital letters. Yes, I know what capital letters are. I'm not brainless like yourself. I was using them, was I not? Yeah, that's the thing. You use them too often. Way too often. What are you talking about, mortal? You were using them on every single word. You're really not supposed to do that. I do not type correctly. Allow me to go perish, thank you. Huh? That's exactly what I'm telling you. Not correctly at all. How embarrassing. I do not type correctly. No! He hung up! Oh, sad. So sad. Okay. What did you hang up for? Little Reaper? Come on, I was finally having fun. Why'd you leave the call? There's no particular reason. None whatsoever. Oh, he's just embarrassed. He's just an embarrassed little bean. That's okay though. I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything, but that's wrong too. Well, if you have nothing to say, guess I'll head to bed. You're blushing so hard right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Shut up. The way I type is unimportant to the matter at hand. Just hand over the soul so we can be done with this. I thought we were moving past the whole soul thing. No, mortal. There's no moving on until the deed is done. Too bad, it's my soul. And like I said, I don't believe you. This has been amusing, but the Grim Reaper isn't real. It's a myth. Do I look like a myth to you? No, you look like a very pretty stranger. But the Grim Reaper isn't real. And I'm telling you, I'm quite literally... Yeah, okay, I get it. I feel like we'll keep going in circles at this rate, so... How about a bet? A bet? Consider my interest piqued. Someone likes bets, huh? Or maybe more like a deal. You have my attention. Continue. Perhaps I do, yes. So if what you claim is true, then you should have no problem taking a soul, right? Correct, I've taken many souls. I'll allow you a free pass to my soul. Oh, intriguing. If you can take it, I'll let you, and I'll only put up a small fight. Just a little one, I promise. And take it I shall. I'm glad you're confident. I'll give you a week. That should be no problem for the Grim Reaper, no? A week? You shouldn't underestimate me. I only need a day. An hour. Oh? If you only need a day, why did you bother with all this? Are you perhaps struggling? Fine. A week it shall be. I am honor-bound by my very soul to accept the outcome of such a deal. And I am, not honor-bound, but you can trust me. That remains to be seen. But if you can't, what do you ask for? Your hand in marriage. My what? Why in the hells would you want that? Do you own the house you're in? Yes. So you've got a secure job, your own place, and you're handsome. Yes, I guess so. Husband material, I think. I'm kidding. How about your soul instead? Then it's an even bet. That seems fair. Scared? Huh. Mortal, I'm scared of nothing. Except for typing incorrectly. I agree to your deal. If I cannot take your soul in the next week, then my soul shall belong to you. Out of interest, what do you plan to do with it? You will regret this deal, mortal. We'll see about that. I haven't decided yet. I suppose it's of little consequence. You won't be getting it. You don't know that. Are you really that dim? Of course I do. You have no hope. Perhaps you should save us all some time and give up already. Ha! You wish it was that easy. I don't lose. Keep telling yourself that, mortal. Your soul will be my ultimate prize. It will yield itself to me, and it will be beautiful. That's kind of morbid. Taking a soul is never morbid. So, say you do win. Will we make a special date of it? What? Well, if it's going to be beautiful, we could start the night with a movie, some wine. It's not a date. Damn, that's a shame. Anyway, as fun as this is, it's getting kind of late. We can't all waste our time messaging random people on the internet. This would have taken much less time if you'd done as you were told. Done as I was told? Yes. Ooh, okay. I don't usually follow orders from strangers. People usually do what I tell them to do. I like that one. Somehow I doubt that. Next time, be a little more cooperative. You do seem like the type to enjoy bossing people around. Of course I would. That's what I just told you. You admit it so readily. What is there to be confused about? Oh, right. I see your mind has wandered into mortal fantasies. I'd argue that this was your fantasy. You were the one who brought up me following your orders. I'm simply stating it would make my job easier. Sadly, not everything is easy in life. Or death in this case. Dealing with you certainly isn't. You like talking to me. I disagree. I know you do. I very strongly disagree. You like it so much. I'm disagreeing so hard that I could win some kind of award for most someone has ever disagreed with the statement. Maybe it's like, so many negatives add together become a positive. So you actually agree. Absolutely not. You know what? Mortal, you are dismissed. Off to bed immediately. Aw, but this is so fun. Dismissed? Do you not understand the word? You can go. Please. What if I say no? Then we could sit here all night chatting. I'm sure you would enjoy that. Okay, I've changed my mind. Good. It is time for you to rest. Whoa, you're acting like you care. You'll need your rest, else our competition won't be as fun. Oh, he's sticking out his tongue at us! Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay, you can just say sleep well, you know. Good night, Little Reaper. Sleep well, Thea. Hey, wait a second. How did you know my name? How indeed. I never told you. Wow, I wonder how exactly I could have known then. It's not like I have a big list sitting in front of me with your name circled at the bottom. Aw, you circled it? Good night. Night! Sleep well, Grimmy. Oh, wait, can I change my username? Why? This one is kind of lame. Lame? It is not lame. It represents how many souls I claimed before yours. It is a badge of honor. But, can I change it or not? Fine. What about my picture? You're a needy little thing, aren't you? Just for you. Fine. I have turned on the features for you. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Well, we're gonna edit the name. There we go. Okay. And then gothic flowery bit. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Thanks, Grimmy. Night-night. You can click your little picture to change it whatever now. Yes, I worked that quickly. You may be impressed. Enjoy. Night. New items added to gallery. Ooh. I don't know what that means. We're gonna find out. Eventually. After a restless night's sleep, you wake up and head off to work. Where do we work? The day passes uneventfully, but you can't get your mind off the strange things that happened last night. That man certainly wasn't the Grim Reaper, but you can't deny that something felt special about him either. You're thinking about him as you begin to walk back to your apartment. It's dark out. You finish work later than usual today. You believe that's why you didn't see the banana peel someone had left on the sidewalk. You slip over just in time to see a heavy metal beam fall from a construction site directly overhead. It falls towards you at a rapid pace. Roll to the side. You roll to the side just in time. The metal beam clangs to the ground beside you. You blink a few times in surprise, then stand. Just another normal day, huh? You walk for a little while longer and you finally arrive back to your apartment. Let's see. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. You're somewhat tired from your work today, so you don't feel like going anywhere at the moment. Just as you're about to turn away from the door, you hear a voice on the other side speaking quietly. Is now a good time to eavesdrop a little bit more? Yeah, I want to know about their relationship. You hear a voice that's light and airy through the wooden door. They seem to be speaking over the phone with someone. Yeah, it's the guy. Sorry for calling you back so late. I was actually on I suppose it was a date? There's a short silence and the speaker's voice lowers in volume. It was amazing. It's crazy the amount of chemistry we have. It's like meeting an old friend again. There's something so familiar about them. It was a nice feeling. You hear the person let out a loud sigh. But then I went and spilled my coffee all over their shirt. I'm so embarrassed. I don't know if I can look them in the eyes again. There's a pause for a moment before the person speaks again. No, they were really nice about it. Just smiled at me and said it was fine. My favorite part about the date? Well, I thought I was rambling on too much, but they just watched me with a smile and encouraged me to keep talking. It felt so natural, like we've known each other forever. You hear a door open as your neighbor goes to retreat into their apartment. It was lovely, though I couldn't help but feel the strange, wistful melancholy from them every now and then. No, I'm not exactly sure why. They just had this distant look in their eyes every now and then. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I need to go cook dinner. I'll call you tomorrow, Mom. You hear a door shut, and then there's silence. Okay, can I pet Nyx? Give Nyx a treat! You pull out a bag of Nyx's favorite treats. That's enough to wake them up. You feed Nyx a couple of them, and she gobbles them down thankfully. Can I also pet her? Let's check on her. Nyx is still sitting on your bed, curled up. She likes it there. You sit down next to Nyx for a moment, thinking of when you got her. That was a year ago. That's right, you only got Nyx a year ago. It somehow feels both like it was yesterday and forever ago. You leave her be for now. There's nothing else unless I want to change my room, so we'll go back to the laptop. Check your computer. Games. Pong Runner Wordlet. Okay, so... No, that's alright. I am not good at this game. In case anyone has questions. No, because there's no E's. So... Cool. What about runner? I don't know what this does. not. Pong. Oh my god. I love that I have Pong on this computer. And then it starts to speed up. Oh yeah, no, okay, that's my fault. It's fine. Let's see. Let's look at our wallpapers. Ooh. Fun. I think I like that one better though. Okay. Hooray. Let's see. Fun. Let's see. What does the internet have? Past? In the past, you bounced back from plenty of problems. Future. A peaceful catnap in your future indicates rest and rejuvenation. Present is not listed. Okay. Paint? I can paint things like what? And then I can draw like a little mauve bat. So just wah, 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 wah. That's terrible. We're gonna undo that. There we go. That's better. His little ears. Here, let's make his little body a little better. And then we'll make like a moon, just like a really big moon. It's fine. This is so much fun. I'll just do some stars. Jesus. Oh goodness. Okay, and then we can do like some grass. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. It's a graveyard, right? That's what the grass looks like. Oh, okay. And then is there like, I want to make like a tree. There's like a spooky old tree. Boop, boop. And it's gonna go. Spooky tree. It looks like one of those wacky, wavy, inflatable arm men. And it's just, this is bad news bears. It's fine. And then we'll just make it a little smaller. A little smaller. Bloops. A little scraggly. Okay, we'll open the chat room now. Yes. Thank you for reminding me that the chat room will open the chat room. I didn't think I was gonna notice. Are you so hard at work that you have no time to talk to me, Grim? Oh, I'm being ignored. Mortals are stupid. Baby deer on an adventure. Gotta eat eggs. Insane men like her. Please be kind to yourself. Oh. Shit.
I made my coworker.
I'm sorry. My bad. Apparently, if you click on this bottom ad that's behind my speaker thing, it will absolutely tell you that it will. I'm gonna quick save it. Poor Grim, slaving his life away. What are you doing anyway? I still have my soul, by the way. So much for I need only a day, an hour. You do love to see yourself talk, don't you, mortal? Ooh, he changed his picture. I saw you talking to yourself yesterday before I responded, you know. I was simply testing if it worked. I was not talking to myself. You are the one sitting here waiting for me. Lonely, are we? Well, kinda, actually. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to admit it. I see. Well, worry not, mortal. Women often tell me I'm delightful company. Of course they do. I definitely believe that. Now that you've seen my good looks, you'll find it impossible to stay away. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll let you look again. To be honest, I can't lie, you are good looking. I knew you'd be sucked in by my charm. How long were you sitting there waiting for me, mortal? Were you hoping I'd show you my face once again? Okay, I was kind of waiting for you. I half expected someone to jump out at me all day. You know, to steal my soul or whatever. No sign of any reapers. Scared, are you? Always looking over your shoulder? Looking for me. Waiting for me. I didn't see you once. A shame. Yes, well, I was a little busy. I could not put in the effort I had hoped to. Still, the day is young. You're gonna turn up at my place in the middle of the night? Perhaps. With a deal like ours on the line, anything could happen. Prepare yourself. I'll get myself dressed up all fancy then. Huh? No, that's not needed. We'll make a special night out of it. No, I don't think we should do that. Or do you plan to let me win the bet that easily? Right, the bet. That's the one that's totally real. The bet I have with the literal Grim Reaper. Yes, I am the Grim Reaper, and we have a bet. Did you hit your head? I can't wait, you know. I can't wait for the day when you have to admit that you're a liar. That you, too, are just a poor mortal. You would do best to remember that your fate lies in my hands. Your life can come to an end at any moment. Yeah, so why am I still here? Well, honestly, I'm surprised someone as powerful as you is taking so long. I've simply decided not to rush. What have you been doing today, then? Stealing other poor mortal souls? Here I thought I was special. Interested in my day-to-day life, are we? Is that any real surprise? You're the Grim Reaper. It's only natural, right? By the way, is that you in your PFP? Is that a selfie? So what if it is? That's almost cute. I bet you took it just for me. You're pretty much obsessed with me, aren't you? Shut up. You are stupid and talk too much. Forget my picture. Let's go back to talking about my day. It was busy, as per usual. And you, mortal? What takes your time during the days? Let's see. Slaving away my life for other people. Elaborate. Who's interested in whose day-to-day life now? Oh, let's see. Ooh, I'm betting that this gives me a chance to actually decide what I want to do. I wonder if this impacts the game at all. So now... So yeah, it does look like that matters. Let's see. Sorry, I'm mostly just trying to figure out. Okay, sorry, I'm mostly trying to figure out. Okay, so. Okay, so. Ah, yes, I assumed you liked animals. That much was obvious. What? Why? I saw one in your room yesterday. A little creature sitting upon your bed. Oh, Nyx! She's just the cutest, don't you think? I suppose. The cutest may be a stretch. There's plenty of cute things in the world. Like you? What? No, not like me. I am terrifying. I am the embodiment of death. I am not cute by any means of the word. Of the world. Okay, cutie. You are far too brazen, mortal. Far, far too brazen. So... I'm guessing you just tell me your job was being the Reaper if I asked. At least you finally recognize it. That is my job. Yes, my job, my hobby, and my reason for living. That's a little sad. Oof. How do you do it then? Stick your hand into their chest and pull it out. Pull it right out. Stick your teeth into their neck, vampire style. You sure have a wild imagination. And that is definitely not how it's done. Though I must admit, I would make a dashing vampire. Then how do you do it? It is a very beautiful experience. You'll undergo it soon enough. I will pull your very essence from your body. There will be cold and heat and love and hate. It will be glorious. How about lust? Lust? Well, I suppose there would be lust if that is your desire. Lust is a natural thing, just like death. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Do you have a daily quota you have to fill soul-wise? What if you don't get enough one day? Pick a random human and they'll do. What? No, it's predetermined, obviously. I have no hand in the matter. I'm simply assigned jobs and I complete them. Usually anyway, but here we are. Aw, so you didn't pick me out? And here I thought I was special. It's a job. I take it seriously. I'm not going to go around taking souls at random. Okay, I can understand why, but if I was the Grim Reaper, I take all the souls. Mwahahaha. This is why you would never be a good Grim Reaper. A Grim Reaper seems to imply there are multiple. And you're speaking to the very best of them. Obviously, I do not work alone. I cannot be everywhere at once. Do you not know how many people die a day? 150,000 plus. I am talented, but not that talented. But surely the very best would have had my soul by now. You are a difficult one. You wouldn't understand my struggles. Ooh, I'm a good listener. Lay him on me. Actually, can I? Okay. I'm a good listener. You are them. Whoa, all caps. That is how dire the situation is. And yet, you're sitting there perfectly content to keep living, despite that not working for me. Let's do a quick save. Okay, my bad. I didn't realize it would inconvenience you. I really am so very sorry, Mr. Grim Reaper. Honestly, I do feel a little guilty. Sorry. So you hand it over? Nope. 1,000 curses upon you. Only 1,000? Weak. Nothing about me is weak. Nothing. Nothing. What about your love for me? You're saying that's not weak? Mortal, you walk a fine line. A very fine line. It's okay to admit you were wrong, you know. I am never wrong. Then your love for me must be... That's enough of that. I'm already sick and tired of entertaining you. What the hell? Ain't nobody got nobody else to talk to, huh? Does that matter? I suppose not. I don't mind holding all of your attention. Perhaps I'll charm you with my charm, and then you will hand over what I desire. Anyway, since I have your full attention now. Yay! This is Wait. Before you get into that weird Grim Reaper thing, I have a really important question. This should be hilarious, I'm sure. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. So, did you just, let's see, what the hell are those emojis? I mean, they're cute, but why so suddenly? Did you just discover emojis or something? There were so many. I'm fond of this one. It's cute. They're Mortal custom, no? A custom? I mean, people use them to chat, but the ones you use are kind of, thank you, I am well aware. Well, they are kind of cute, but they are also kind of weird. What? They are not. They kind of are. According to the internet, emojis are frequently used in text chats. Someone on Yahoo Answers specifically said so. Or they are, but not those ones usually. Or of that higher frequency. Those are called cowmoji. They are not really normal emotes. Damn it. Why the sudden change? It's like a 180-degree flip. Does it even matter? I shall refrain from using them further. Aw, but they're so cute. Ugh, I wish I never called you. You're the one that wanted my full attention. Was there something in particular you wanted to say? Nope, not really. Then why'd you call? Heh. I just wanted to see how quickly you'd answer. I believe this is a new record. Do I get a trophy or something? No. Then I definitely won't pick up next time. Of course you will. You are drawn to my charm after all. I can't tell if you're just very self-confident or completely full of yourself. What? Well, first thing first. Self-confidence is, as a mortal might say, hot. There's no point in arguing with me there because I am correct, as per usual. Secondly, you keep saying Grim this, Grim that. My name is not Grim. Why would my name be Grim? Completely and utterly foolish. I don't know, it just kind of suits you. What is your name then? I'm sure you'd love to know, wouldn't you? How you must desire my name to fall from your lips. Huh? The only one desiring that is you. If you say so. You're not disagreeing with me, I see. Listen here. My name is not for mortal ears. It is classified on all levels. That doesn't make any sense. The reasoning for that is classified. Oh, of course it is. I should have guessed, really. But this is super unfair. You know my name? Life is unfair. The only fairness isn't death. Honestly, life is overrated. I am pretty fond of being alive. Yeah. Anyway, why wouldn't I know it? It is quite literally my job. More like you hacked into my computer when you installed this virus-riddled program. Then you stole my information. If that's what you want to believe, be my guest. I'll just stick with Grim then. Or maybe I should come up with another nickname. How about Little Lamb? What the? Where does the lamb part come into it? You have that fluffy white hair. If anything, I'm more like a tiger than a lamb. He literally has a little stuffed axolotl on his bed, okay? I'm just saying. Are you asking me to call you Kitten? I'm absolutely not asking you to do that. No? No. You're a little picky, aren't you? Then how about... you're bright like the moon. Luna? Moonlight? What? No. Storm. Ugh, no. Nagito Komeda. Who? What? If you have nothing good to say, then say nothing at all. I thought that was a good one. Phantom? Phantom? I can't think of anything else kind of edgy. Ice? Ugh. Steve. No. Then, you know what? Grim will do just fine. Lord, please help me. Please don't subject me to these nicknames any longer. Okay, Steve. No need to overreact, Grim. You... Me? Yes, you. You are the only one here. Your words make me want to wring your neck myself. Huh, I don't know if I'm into that kind of thing. What? It's not a kink thing. It is. It is not. It is an act of frustration. Hey, I'm equally frustrated over here. I just want to know the name of the man who wants to kill me. Wouldn't anyone? Where's the fun in that? Keep me in your mind, wondering. Just call me Grim. If I have to listen to even one more of your stupid nicknames, I may combust on the spot. What about me? What about you what? Do I get a nickname? Why would you need a nickname? I know your name perfectly well. Thea. Perhaps you find yourself too flustered hearing your name spoken by someone like me. What if I am? Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting the honesty, but I appreciate it. Just kidding. You make me the opposite of flustered. I'm so calm and unbothered by you, I enter a state of serenity. My mind transcends space and time whenever you speak. That's how relaxed I am. Really? Then what's that dusting of pink on your cheeks? You must be looking in a mirror. Look, a nickname is unnecessary. But if you had to pick one, what would you pick? Annoying, irritating, infuriating? Those are adjectives. My bad. I didn't realize we had the nickname police here. Seems like someone isn't creative, huh? Creativity is not something I lack. In fact, I do not lack. Yeah? Well, it's... I'm waiting. What did your creative mind come up with? Sunshine. Sunshine? You think I'm like sunshine? Sorry, I misspoke. I meant nightmare. I think you meant it, actually. I don't mind being your sunshine. Please refrain from speaking anymore. I am stuffing my ears. La la la, I cannot hear you. You are literally not doing that. It is rather grating. La la la. You're sweet, Grim, and you are delusional. Completely and utterly. Huh. Your face screams uncertain. There is nothing I am more certain of in life, or death for that matter. Fine, then I'm completely and utterly delusional. But also, you think I'm like sunshine. No crap, hang on. Hang on. So I have that going for me. You really do seem kind of adorable sometimes, you know? You have that awful attitude, yet you came up with such a cute nickname. I kind of want to hear it a second time. Go on, call me Sunshine again. No, I refuse. Pretty please, with sugar on top? That makes no sense. Why is there sugar on top? Forget the sugar. Come on, pretty please. Nope, nope, absolutely not. What if I hand over my soul for it? You'd really do that? No, but I do want you to say it again. Ugh. Really, you can only blame yourself for coming up with such a cute nickname. There's no reason to be shy, my little Reaper. Ha, shy? You would call me shy? I am anything but. That's why you're so flustered right now. I am not flustered. I can call you whatever I want. So timid, so shy, so hesitant. Adorable. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Your pink face gives away all your secret timidness. I am the Grim Reaper, for God's sake. I am none of those things. Then prove it. Don't worry, I can wait. Let me get my popcorn. Ugh. Seriously, you are seriously hellspawn. You're like sunshine in the worst of ways. You are far too bright. I hate sunlight. I can't help it if I'm naturally radiant. I doubt you can help your natural stupidity either. Grim. What now? You really are cute. It makes me forget that you're just some scammer. You know what? My cat's on fire. I gotta go. You're what? And I think I left my stove on and my fridge open and the front door unlocked. I think I've used those excuses before too. But I don't want you to go yet. It's actually kind of fun in a weird way. Just gotta look. Oh, God. Hang on. Sorry. Ooh. Okay. Just gotta look past the Grim Reaper cosplay thing you have going on. And the fact you illegally installed this app on my computer, of course. It's not a... And even if your personality is kind of... Wait, what's wrong with my personality? I didn't say there was anything wrong with it, Grim. But if the shoe fits... My personality is fine. Yours, on the other hand. Also, I didn't illegally install anything. Your mortal laws don't apply to me. Oh my god, I need to stop accidentally hitting buttons. I'm so sorry, y'all. Really? I wonder what the court would think if I sued you for invasion of privacy. They never would catch me anyway. Aha, that's where you're wrong. I'm tracking your location right now. What? Just kidding. Or am I? Track it all you like, you'd never be able to reach me anyway. Why? Do you live in another country? Sunshine, I live in another plane of existence. Let me guess. The underworld? Wow, I was expecting a stupid answer coming from you, to be honest. When have I ever answered you sarcastically or stupidly? Pretty much every single time. Honestly, it's rare you answer me seriously. I quite like it. Do you now? Yes, that's why I said it. I worry about you sometimes. What else do you like about me? Huh? Why would there be anything else? Because you have a secret crush on me? What? Are you insane? You must be to reach that conclusion. I'm trying to have you killed. What about that gives you the impression that I would have a crush on you? I'm looking past the fact you want to kill me. You should not look past that fact. Mortal, I will be your demise. You would be wise to remember that. If not for the fact that you won't just die, I would say you lack a sense of self-preservation. Anyway, that is all besides the point. Yes, I reside in the underworld. I hope your mortal eyes appreciate what none of your kind usually get to admire. Since when did they have Wi-Fi in the underworld anyway? Or computers or posters? Nice posters, by the way. The underworld seems to have it all. Do you still think I should make the move? You are not destined for the underworld. No? Don't fancy a roommate? I'd rather perish than sharing my space. Aw, even with me? Especially with you. Shame. I think I'd make a great housewife. A what? I could help you cook, clean, bathe if you ask me nicely. Excuse me, I do not need help bathing of all things. I can bathe myself perfectly enough already. Always room for improvement. Ooh, I could even wash your hair for you. My hair? Do you not have hot water in the underworld? Of course there's hot water. That is not the point. Perfect. Then it all works out. Maybe I'll even throw in a massage. If you give me one too. There will be no massaging or cooking together or sharing a house. Do you understand? But the bathing is still on the table, eh? No, it is absolutely not. Well, if you ever change your mind, I assure you, I won't. Anyway, you're changing the topic. If anyone's changing the subject, it's you. How did you even learn to install this virus on my computer? Did you take an advanced underworld hacking class, Graham? What? No, don't be stupid. I learned it myself. All on your own? Yes. Got a problem with that? Not gonna lie, I'm impressed. As you should be. My talents are plentiful and perfected. Actually, I've changed my mind. I've decided I'm appalled instead. Absolutely disgusted. Talk about from one extreme to the other. Maybe if you actually had some form of security on your computer, it wouldn't have been as easy. I have security. Yeah, what one? Whatever one came with the computer. Right, it wasn't hard to get in at all. Are you sure you aren't some super hacker? As if I'd have the time for nonsense like that. Reaping souls is hard work, you know? Is it? I mean, every time we talk, you're just sitting in your room. Do you expect me to work cooking 24/7? As a Grim Reaper? Yeah, kinda. Anyway. So you really just made up this whole program yourself? Like I have already said, yes. How? How? What a loaded question. You wouldn't understand it at all, trust me. Not that I'd tell you how anyway. Did you pay someone else to make it? Are you an idiot? I said I made it. I do not lie. But if you have to know, I did watch a tutorial. A tutorial? Like a video on programming? Yeah. I made use of the resources I had. Is that a problem for you? Not at all. Very resourceful of you. I shall add this to the list of attributes I associate you with. And what exactly does this list say, dare I ask? Annoying, creepy, weird, weird again, weird for a third time, just because why not? Those are all negative traits. I think they capture you quite well. None of them missed the mark. They all missed the mark. Where's sexy, handsome? What about my devilish charm? You could have at least mentioned my fantastic wit. My bad, I must have missed those ones off somehow. It is your bad, yes. Revise your list. I have revised it, and I've decided not to change it. That's bullshit. Wait a second. Oh my god. What is that behind you? What are you on about? That plushie on your bed. It's so cute. What? Oh no. Oh my god, it's so cute. You did not see that. Not a word about it. Do you understand? Wait, how did you move that so fast? Bring it back, it's adorable. What's its name? Why the hell would I give it a name? Oh, a he. Ah, shit. This is the highlight of my day. Stop talking. He's so cute and pink. Let me name him for you. No. How about no? Oh, I've got the perfect name. His name is Azriel. Okay, that's cute. I'm somehow unsurprised by that name. And what's that supposed to mean? The Angel of Death, of course, you would name him Azriel. It's much better than any of the god-awful names I'm sure you were about to spout. Hey, I have a cat named Nyx. Fuck you. I would have given him a great name, actually. Something positively devious. Well, he has a name. As great a discussion as this is, duty calls. Isn't it a bit late to go off to work? Mortal, death can call at any time. Talk later, little human. See you, Grim. Yes, I suppose you shall. Look after yourself, Thea. Claiming your life belongs to me only. Well then. That almost sounded romantic. Death can be quite romantic, don't you think? Have a good night, Thea. Good luck avoiding me tomorrow. You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you, but whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. You keep walking at a leisurely pace for a reason you don't understand. You hear a crumbling, collapsing crash and watch as the truck falls into a sinkhole that appeared out of nowhere. Strange, but luckily you are unscathed. Although you don't speak sprout, it seems to say thank you. You pull out Nyx's favorite toy, a small mouse on a stick. As soon as she locks eyes on it, she jumps to her feet and gets down low, ready to pounce. You spend a significant amount of time playing the game of cat and mouse with Nyx. Time well spent in your books. You shared your room with a sibling growing up, so this is the first time you've gotten to make space of your own. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change in the future. Let's see. Okay. So there's nothing really new for that. The door leads out to the hallway. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause. You assume the person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think it was probably the other person. Then you hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice, both light and airy, calls out. It reminds you of a warm summer breeze. You're early. The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies. You caught me, sorry. Come in, we can eat some before we go. Luckily I saved you a couple, huh? The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. What? Oh. I'm jumping too early. Oops. I didn't jump at all. What is this word? So there's no... U-R-E-D. Let's see. I wonder... if it's... Yay! Okay. Hooray! Wordle. Do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Hello? Message not sent. Grim? This makes me want to send more messages. Oops. That's a problem. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there for like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Until you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? I swear, you don't listen purposefully. Well, yes. Nor following a single simple instruction. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It's none of your business. You are not meant to admit to it. What am I supposed to do with you? Is it not? I very clearly stated for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me. Do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there's a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skill of deductions are quite adequate, at least. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Somehow I missed your face, you know? How about turning your camera on? Grim? No, I'd prefer not to. It is not a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Grim? Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. Finish up nap. That would only help partially. I just need to rebalance. It's nothing personal, sorry. You're making me worry more. I just need some time. Which is why I told you to leave me alone today. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. I'm not going to lie, I have no clue what you're talking about. Let us resume via text. Okay. This will work better. You're simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't tell if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. You say a lot of crazy things, but You're being extra strange today. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. I see? No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid. Always. Ah. Acting like I know what that means. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog, but when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that's why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it? A curse? I don't think so. And you've made no promises vowed on blood? I think I would remember if I had, so no. Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both of these out, then rule them out of what exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Graham? All this talk of curses and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you've witnessed nor participated in such things. Actually, can we... see. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Brilliant! Oh, I've always dreamed of just that. Then maybe you'll take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can it be a pretty bridge? If it makes you happy, sure, it's a pretty bridge. Yeah, that should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscience to you. Oh, brilliant. This is so totally normal. It is not an ability many have. So normal it is not. Will it hurt? If you resist, it will. The connection will become unstable, and your mind will fight me like the body would fight an infection. But know that I am stronger, so it is likely your mind would fracture if you were to resist against me. Cool, thanks. So excited for that. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart? You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would just be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind, boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Position sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim. Shall we begin? Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. Happy now? You don't look very hurt. What? You said it is not something visible to the eye, nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can you just tell me? I don't like thinking you're hurt and not understanding how. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection do anything not wait then? You know, until you've recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do, but it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you. Just... Yes? Don't look away until this connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it, and I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you, just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't gonna make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious. And I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're gonna do what exactly? Look for said answers. Which means 9 hells you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm gonna have some questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it, smell it. That's weird. Surely you could have phrased that a little better. And maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Whoa, stop right there. Seeing you, as you keep mentioning that you want to, you know, kill me. Is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul. Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine. I believe you. Well, are you prepared? Yeah, I'm excited. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim? Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is stop wiggling? You will cause irreparable damage and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. Am I? There you are. Oof. Ah! Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. What the... How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time. You're... actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. I told you. Now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new there. Yes, as I've been telling you this entire time. I am always truthful. It seems you will finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection. It feels like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer a part of my conscience into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Of course, that makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm. How fascinating. Grim? Yes? What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Okay, I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Does that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture a connection. A bridge. Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight onto the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. What happens if I don't feel this pull anymore? That would only happen if the connection became unstable. And if that happens, it would be too late. The fracturing would have begun. Then that shouldn't be a worry, right? As long as you don't push me away, yes. Got it, boss. Good. Phew. I'm gonna begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'll be as cool as a cucumber. A particularly cool one. Shush. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh, that doesn't make sense. Interesting. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Never been better, actually. Well, that's good to hear. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. Ah. What is it? How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. But it's not permanent. Amazing. My talents are amazing, yes. Thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. It's amazing this is possible. Yes, thanks to my talents. I am very talented after all. Talented and amazing and all of that. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels, sparse? Not exactly what I'd want a pretty man to call me, but okay. I said your aura was sparse, not you. And pretty? Come on, I'm sure you could think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway, it's not necessarily bad, but it's unusual. I can't say I know what it means. You look kind of built up right now. What do you mean? They have pills that help you clear out the old pipes, you know? What the... My pipes are just fine, thank you. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right, you don't like the light, do you? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I'm to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. What? I didn't mean... I meant my eyes. My eyes! But, yours doesn't look the same, nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were gonna do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me concentrate. Looking into my eyes is that distracting, huh? What is it now? Grim? Open. Give me the diagnosis, Doc. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? It's you? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. You could say please, you know. Please. I am the best of the best. There's no one better on your plane or mine than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Steve, at it again. That's kind of out of nowhere. It's an undisputable fact. Yet, I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best, then. Nonsense, that is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe something's protecting me? Is there something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I told you as such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I'm still not at my full strength. And I believe you for now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look more into it later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know. That will be very difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Huh. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave or beg. Do I really have to beg? I mean, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to know, maybe if you begged me first. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly, I need rest and I need answers. Answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. But thank you. I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. That's exactly what a liar would say. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to, indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? What? And what if I said yes? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that? I would say that you're making a mistake, obviously. The only place that will lead you is to your doom. Remember that. Ooh, okay, hang on. Well, as long as that comes after me being wrapped around your... Ooh, yeah. I'm going to be seductive and turn them on. Your finger, that is. You should watch what you say. It could be misunderstood. Either way, you could not handle being wrapped around me for long. We shall see. In your dreams, sunshine. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. By the way, I am assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you! By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile pic to that. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I do not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seems to convey that. It definitely did, Lamau. I feel you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go, rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your heart, your soul, you, entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Okay. And with that, I'm going to call it for a night. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out of their apartment to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. So, we'll go ahead and water plant. Your little sprout has grown some leaves. You can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. We're gonna go ahead and groom Nyx. Nyx is looking particularly relaxed right now, and you know that it's the best time to strike. Calmly, you sit next to her on the bed and pull out a rubber brush. Luckily, Nyx enjoys being brushed and happily sleeps through the grooming session. What she enjoys less is having her nails clipped, but you manage to get through them all. You give Nyx a little treat at the end of it. Okay, and then we'll check on her. Nyx is hanging out in your bed at the moment. Just how did you come up with her name again? You thought about it for ages. You planned out her name 7 months in advance. You always have been good at being prepared. Alright, and then on that note, we're going to go ahead and save. Yes, we're going to overwrite that save. And I will be back on Tuesday with some more Tovine Tuesday, where we will be playing more Cattails. I hope that everyone who watches this has a great weekend and a great rest of your night. And I will see you all during the week. Have a great night.